So apparently, very recently, the popular chain store Walmart decided to start releasing a green ketchup to make it seem like it's the slime from Nickelodeon or something like that. They're calling it Nickelodeon slime sauce, and it sounds like the most disgusting thing ever. So a couple months ago, I tweeted on Twitter, like, just why does this have to exist? And Walmart themselves, yes, the official Walmart Twitter account, actually responded to me saying, "We're trying to catch up with all the fun trends, and slime is definitely where it's at, Jake." Walmart, you are trying way too hard to be like Wendy's. Any chance I ever had of going into your stores, you have just ruined. You make me sick. Also, Tara Strong followed me on Twitter and we're practically best friends now, and oh my god, things are finally happening and I'm so happy! Hello everyone, it's me. 2 through 1 out of my. Did you miss me? So, we're finally here. The second installment of Left Behind, the Abandoned Side series. I was tempted to turn this into a text-only series, but you guys responded big time, and it's clear that you want videos like this to stay the way they are, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Today on Left Behind, we are gonna be going over the next 6 eliminated contestants from Abandoned. Pucciana, Metatite, Bergmite, Swello, Vivillon, and everyone's favorite, Pantseer. Why did I choose to send him home? I'll get to that in a little bit. I tell you, quite the interesting bunch of characters we've got to go through today, so without further ado, let's get started and head into our first contestant.
Look at me. Do I look like someone who would be up for modeling? Or dressing up like a woman? No. I once almost stabbed a guy for some French fries.
Stay the hell away from this guy. Pucciana was certainly one of the creepier contestants in this game, and I think his teammates were possibly wondering if he would kill them if they sent him home. But I guess they were willing to take the chance.
Gee, she's moody.
So what about you? What's your situation? Excited?
The only things that really excite me right now are blood, death, and destruction. Ever been to Juvie?
No.
You should check it out sometime. It's a magical place.
Every TPI needs its bad boy, but not every bad boy needs to be like Duncan, or do as well as him. This character has sort of become a cliche over time, and I wanted to make Pucciana fresh in a way. So I thought I'd make him a little more intimidating, to the point where he would make Duncan seem like Steve Rogers pre-Captain America. You know, the start of the movie when he's practically just a stick figure or a walking green bean. You get the idea. You know what I mean. I wanted Pucciana to seem like a pretty messed up dude who had gotten into major trouble with the law. Like, more than just loitering or shoplifting. Shit along the lines of hijacking cars or setting off explosions. Plus, the Batman Christian Bale-esque voice seemed to help make him strike fear into his competitors' hearts. Now, this isn't my first time using a Pucciana. I did have one in my first TPI, but he was just a generic Duncan clone, and all he really did was follow the main villain around wherever she went. I mean, he didn't really last long then either. In fact, I think, I stopped my first TPI after 11 episodes. I think Pucciana was gonna go home episode 12, so it was right before he went home. And on my last attempt, if you're someone who's been on my channel for a couple years, you'll know that I used a Houndour instead. But it was pretty much just the same idea. Although that time, Houndour was actually supposed to make the final 4, I believe. I also used a Scyther both times, and he had a pretty similar demeanor. Although he sort of got reformed and was a closet brony. So, anyway, with a history of generic bad boys, I knew I needed to make this one stand out. And I think I was able to accomplish that goal pretty well.
Let's go! Start fighting! Alright, we should probably try and split up like they did last... Wait, Pucciana, what are you doing?
Showing you all just how strong I could be.
Ah! Ow! Ow! Damn it! Let me go! This really hurts! Ooh! Pucciana lays a bite into Electrike. Dude, stop it! Lay off! That's enough!
What are you talking about? This is a fight. There are no rules.
Well, I think trying to kill someone ranks up there pretty high.
You can't tell me what to do. Ah!
Ow! Let go! Pucciano, what are you doing? Why is he attacking them? I don't know. This looks like some sort of friendly fire. I don't think anything about that is friendly.
As I said before, not every bad boy clone needs to do as well as Duncan. I already had so many villains with Servine, Fletchender, Riolu, and Haunter. Even though Pucciana had potential, I knew there wouldn't be enough room for him going forward. I got some cool moments from him, but no real plot lines came from his stay. He admittedly was still a little generic, even with a more intimidating attitude. So, continuing my trend of sending the generic one-note characters home, Pucciana was sent back to the pound fairly early.
Pucciana, Vivillon, you are safe. Ah, thank goodness. Pucciana, any final words?
No, not really. These people played their little game, and I was the victim.
Well, it's actually my little game, but whatever. Let's get you to the pound, Pooch.
Farewell to all.
That was kind of an odd goodbye. Well, Pucciana's always been mysterious. I'm glad he's gone. We all could use a little less mystery in this game. For once, I agree.
My favorite moment with Pucciana? Little Poochie. Episode 6, in my opinion, had the best moments with Pucciana, and I loved writing his sheer discomfort in the whole situation. Even though there were moments he seemed to enjoy it. Maybe this bad boy isn't as vicious as we originally thought.
Alright, now it's time for the Lunala's model. Let's hear it for Pucciana. Oh my god! Air! I need air! I need air!
I hate everyone.
Well, dudes, Pucciana here is dressed up in a nice white fringed dress, and with some nice curls in his hair, kinda makes him resemble Shirley Temple. But I think we're gonna call him Little Poochie.
I will murder your family.
Stay calm, stay calm. You don't want to kick her ass. No, you don't. Who? That's probably the question most of you guys were having when you saw Metatype pop up in episode 12. She tried her best to fly under the radar to the end of this game, but once she was in people's sights, they took the shot and knocked her out. What you doing? Meditating. It's what I do. Oh, sorry, I won't bug you. Thank you. Although, there are cameras here, so maybe we should do something. You can do something. Just be quiet, okay? Oh, no problem. Thank you. Now, you all know Metatite didn't have the most screen time out of everyone. And you're probably wondering why that ended up happening. Well, and this might even seem a tiny bit controversial, but Metatite was actually meant to be invisible. What do I mean? Here's what I mean. I wanted this show to be similar to any reality competition show you'd see on TV. And there are always those contestants that you never see until it's the episode they get eliminated in. Like, once someone who was previously invisible starts getting a lot of screen time all of a sudden, that's usually a bad sign. I once heard about a movie called Boomerang, which starred Eddie Murphy and Halle Berry. And there's a scene where Eddie Murphy's character is watching Star Trek with his date, and he's watching the TV and he's like, okay, so we've got Kirk, Spock, McCoy, and Yeoman Johnson, an anonymous redshirt who had never been seen before that particular episode of Star Trek, but apparently had always been there on the Enterprise, all going into the transporter and heading into battle. Guess which one of them doesn't come back alive? Implying that since Yeoman's getting a ton of screen time all of a sudden, that means he's going to die. My dad and I, whenever we watch something like Survivor, Big Brother, or whatever, we always point them out and give each other a knowing look like, yeah, they're going home this episode. In fact, if you look up the term Yeoman Johnson on Urban Dictionary, you will see that it refers to someone who will get kicked to the curb or is just a pawn in the game, which is exactly what Metatype was. Anyway, long story short, Metatype was my Yeoman Johnson. It wasn't exactly intentional at first, but I just wasn't able to find anything that was sticking to her plot, and by the time I got to her elimination, I thought, Yeoman Johnson. I maybe could have executed it a little better, or maybe just not gone down that route at all, but I wanted to showcase something reality shows always have, and even though it wasn't perfect, I still think it was a success.
Alright. Ready? Aim.
Nightshade.
Fight! Ah! What the? And we have another miss! Meditite, what happened? Yeah, I thought you were an expert at this.
I don't know, something threw me off.
Okay. Concentrate. Just focus and...
Nightshade.
Ah! Oh! Shit, not again?
What's happening to her?
I don't know. Come on, Meditite. Come on, Ghastly, bring it home.
Here we go. Nightshade.
Ah! No! Yes! No!
Oh man.
Now, Meditite was someone who I wanted to be in the middle of the road. Not out too early, but definitely not make it super deep. I did have my Yeoman Johnson plan in place, and I needed Meditite's stay to be long enough so that when she finally shows up again, people are like, oh, I totally forgot about her. But also not too long that people are like, why is she still there in the background? Episode 12 was kind of a slow episode for me. Not much activity and no real drama. Seemed like the perfect point to drop Meditite. Although it might be why episode 12 is my personal least favorite to date.
Meditite! What? Oh, phew. Ha ha ha! The classic mislead. Works every time. I saw this coming. Congrats, Minchino. Thanks, Mary. It's... never mind. I'm sorry for what happened today, guys. I really don't know what happened, and I was hoping you'd overlook that, but you didn't. And I understand. Sorry, Meditite. Sucker. Later, guys. Good luck. Vivillon, I'm rooting for you, all the way. I won't let you down. I don't get it. What happened? I thought we had the votes.
I don't know. I really don't.
Admittedly, it was pretty hard to find a standout moment for Meditite since her screen time was pretty small. But if I had to pick one, despite it being short, and a scene I used with somebody else already, when she's introduced on the bus and gets set on fire by Fennekin. It's probably the only moment throughout the series she actually got some laughs.
Hello, viewing world. This is amateur magician Fennekin, here to bring you to the amazing world of sorcery. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. This is very unzen. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm still learning. It's okay. I got it. I'll shut up now.
They all think I'm insane, but I know exactly what I'm talking about. I knew that Skitty and Ralts were going to go first. Well, actually I had it the other way, and thought Ralts would go home before Skitty. But clearly they knew I was onto them, and so they switched the order. So I'm still on the right track. I'm onto you guys.
Dear Lord, this guy had so many screws loose in his brain, Bob the Builder couldn't even fix it. Bergmite played this game for different reasons than any of the others, and it was because of those reasons that he was sent home. By his teammates, not production.
Quiet! None of it matters. Everyone knows that this whole competition is just a crazy conspiracy set up by PBN. What? Excuse me? These types of competition shows are just a bunch of phonies. There's some kind of conspiracy here, and I intend to find out just what it is. I don't think there's gonna be a crazy conspiracy anywhere on the island, bro. That's just what they want you to think.
Bergmite, I have to say, was one of my more creative contestants. Like, I was really proud of myself when I thought of him. I had never seen a crazy conspiracy theorist character on a show like this before, and he just seemed like someone so fresh to work with. Like I explained with Doduo last episode, Bergmite was never a Pokemon I even considered to use on my show. But when I was just planning the cast for the season, I was scrolling through all the Pokemon that I could possibly use, and and I just took a good look at Bergmite and that crazed expression on his face, and I thought, oh, I can think of something good for this guy. His expression just screamed insanity and like someone who thought he knew everything when none of it was actually true. I just thought, conspiracy theorist. It was perfect. Bergmite helped me think of some of my best dialogue for the series so far, and he had endless potential to work with. He was fresh and exciting, unlike anyone I had ever created in the past. I mean, an argument could be made that he kinda was like the token crazy guy, but that role kind of applies more so to Totodile. And he was crazy to a new level. Bergmite was a bit more of an organized crazy, and was just someone who shouted nothing but lies, rather than cause any kind of physical chaos in the game. I mean, he's kind of like some of those people you tend to see on the news sometimes. And maybe like a few others you tend to see in the White House. But that's not the point. The point is...
We interrupt this douchebag's video to bring you a very special announcement. After over 7 years on the internet and YouTube, famous TPI creator and sexiest man alive, Jacob2319 of my chef, has gone political. I know you heard it here first, folks. I didn't think he was someone to go after such a hot topic issue like that, but this just goes to show you that nothing is off topic for this overrated has-been of a creator. I mean, his shows aren't even that good, his jokes aren't funny, the plots are so obvious you can smell it from 30 miles away, his episodes are way too damn long, and what the hell was he even thinking with that Venusaur guy? Might as well just thrown in a... Mary Sue. Yeah, I said it. Just should have thrown in a Mary Sue. I mean, come on. The guy was just a wasted space of...
Okay, I get the idea. My point is, Bergmite was a character I was really proud of, and I knew I had to handle him very carefully. Looking back, I honestly don't know if I was able to do that successfully.
Trap! It's a trap! What was that? This lemonade is poison! Maybe he means the other team? Let's go see what the hell he's doing. Trust me, people. I've seen things that none of you could ever anticipate. This is not real lemonade. I saw exactly what my team puts in these glasses. What is it? They put their own waste. You mean they peed in the drink? That's right. Gross! Disgusting. That's unsanitary. I don't think I even want to know what the brownies are made of. Oh, don't worry. It's not what you think. That's a relief. No, all we did was just put a scoop of dirt in the batter. Ugh! I can't believe I let my children eat these. Yeah, let's go next door. No, wait. People, stop. This man is crazy. He's not even on our team. Please, wait. Exposed. Ha! Oh my god, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay. I'm gonna be serious for a moment. Never should have brought back Bergmite. Never. That has been my biggest mistake with Abandoned so far. If you remember from the last Left Behind, I explained how Totodile was originally supposed to come back, but I had to scrap him due to personal reasons. Bergmite was not supposed to come back, as I didn't think his character would be expanded well enough if he did. But with Totodile not coming back, I had a choice to make. And I wanted it to be fixed with little collateral damage, as I still had a plan in place that I intended to follow. I thought about not bringing anyone back in his place, but then the teams would have been uneven, and if Mindfu and Skitty came back instead, they would have been just as invisible as Bergmite. I thought he made the most sense to bring back because he was similar to Totodile. He was a male, making it one guy and one girl from each team, and I thought I could get some cheap laughs from him and then just get rid of him quickly. Problem solved. Well, as you all pointed out, he was wasted space for his tenure back in the game. And I just didn't know what to do with him. This was not the original plan. Like, once episode 11 was released and I watched it back, I'm like, yeah, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have brought this dude back. But it was too late. I know he did squat, and that's my own fault. I had a hole in the boat, and I needed something to plug it up, and Bergmite was the best I could do. There probably was something else that could have been done, but again, I wanted this switch to take up the least amount of time, and I wanted to keep production on the show rolling along. Long story short, Bergmite was funny for a while, but I knew it would get old. So that's why his time on the show needed to be short, and I never should have prolonged his stay like I did.
The final person safe tonight is Bergmite. What? No! It's not you. Oshawott, you are safe. God damn it, man. Don't scam me like that. I'm sorry, Bergmite.
It's clear that you still don't really belong here.
You're not here for the money. You're just here to expose something that will never be exposed. That's what you all think. It may be too late for you imbeciles, but I will avenge you all and get my long-awaited satisfaction!
Well, I don't think we'll ever understand the mystery of Bergmite. Despite Bergmite's tainted reputation, I still think he was a great character and brought in some great laughs and some great moments throughout the show. The early episodes, at least. If I had to pick a favorite, I'd say his worries about the robot uprising in episode 3. To be honest, I think that scene featured some of my best writing from the series so far.
For Arceus' sake. Bergs, what are you doing? Why aren't you helping? Isn't it obvious?
No, it really isn't.
The robot uprising! Duh!
Bergmite, don't be ridiculous.
There's no such thing as a robot uprising. Oh, really? So when those robots are finished getting built, they won't become self-aware and try to kill us all?
No, Bergmite, they won't.
Oh, you poor, poor soul. You'll be the first one to go.
But, hold on.
But wait, Bergmite, what about the aliens? Who told you about them?
Oh, I just heard it through the grapevine, but
you do know that they're coming, right? I knew it. I f***ing knew it! They all thought I was insane, but I knew it!
But the thing is, though, we gotta be prepared. That's why the robots are being built,
so they can kill all the aliens.
Sure, let's go with that.
Excuse me. Someone give me a hammer!
I'm annoyed with how bad Metatite did in the challenge.
But did you see Miss Travis out there? She was incredible.
Not that I care or anything. It's just... Swellow was easily one of the most likable guys on Abandoned. That is, until a sabotage from the most unlikely of people caused his entire reputation to be damaged. Swellow's voice may have helped him gain some popularity from music producers, but it couldn't save his ass from going home.
Man, listen to those two argue.
I don't think the green one is talking.
Huh? Oh, no. I meant the two dodo heads. Anyway, so tell me about yourself.
Well, my name is Minchino.
Well, I kind of figured that.
How? How did you know my name? Are you psychic?
What? No. It just a lucky guess, I suppose?
Uh-huh. I'm on to you, psychic bird.
Just like the Duncan character, every TPI also tends to have a character like Trent, the strong, charming, and thoughtful musician that forms a relationship with someone pretty closed off most of the time. Plus, seeing as how I have a background in music,
but something was missing. I never quite knew that something was someone, but who?
I thought I was up for the task. Swallow was someone I actually really enjoyed writing for, and might have even been one of my personal favorites from the show. Sure, he might not have been the most active or the most animated in terms of personality, and he might have been a tad cliche and similar to Trent, but he was just a character with a lot of balance and a lot of heart and potential. He had great moments on the show, and I really enjoyed writing about his blossoming relationship with Miss Magius. I sort of had a beta version of Swellow in the past with Staravia in my last TPI, but Staravia was just your average run-of-the-mill leader character, and his music talents weren't really shown or even discussed that much. Swellow, in my opinion, was a nice vessel to help showcase a character with a lot of passion for something already. And even though his time on the show was rather short, he definitely made an impression. I do wish, looking back, I had added more moments where he sang, because the more I thought about it, the more I realized that there actually were very, very little. But despite all of that, I still really enjoyed writing Swellow, and I think he was a pretty likable character, both within the cast and with you guys. So, I'm happy with him.
There is a house in New Orleans. They call it the Rising.
Wait. Hello? Who's there?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just wandering through and I couldn't help but hear you singing.
Oh, that's alright. What are you doing here?
I just like to come in here and clear my head of the game, you know.
Yeah, same here. I try to go far enough into the forest so I can play my music in peace.
Do you prefer playing in private?
Not really. I perform venues all over my town.
I just like to hang out here and
Try to perfect my sound. I know that probably sounds ridiculous.
Oh, no, not at all. I get it. I mean, I don't sing, but I understand that you want to master your craft. It's really cool.
Thanks. If you want, I could play you something real quick.
Oh, sure, I'd love to hear something.
Great, let me just get set up. I honestly wouldn't have minded taking Swellow farther into the game. He was a likable character, and it would have given me a few more chances to sing on the show, but I ultimately felt that there was already enough going on with the rest of the cast, and that there just wasn't really a place for Swellow anymore. The fact that his plotline with Miss Magus was starting to come to an end only further cemented his placement. Unfortunately for Swellow, the fact that he was a part of Rielu's ill-fated alliance meant that his exit was raked with drama. Not the best note for our resident songbird to end on. Swellow. Ah, man. Perfect. Yes! Swellow, you have been eliminated from Abandoned. Riolu, you are safe. Here is your berry. Thank you, Bisharp. I'm sorry, Swellow, but you brought this on yourself. Oh, shut up! Shut the hell up for 2 seconds! Whoa. What the? Yes, he's calling him out. All you have done this entire game, Riolu, is preach to us about honor and integrity, and that anyone who doesn't use these tools is an idiot. And for you to just push all of the blame onto me and not even care about our alliance just shows how much of a f***ing hypocrite you are. Swellow, if you are suggesting that I had something to do with today, you could not be more wrong. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that your crystal clear game is starting to show some cracks. Tyro Ganevi pointed them all out earlier. Oh, crap, Swellow. What? Oh. What is he talking about? Yeah, that's my cue to leave. No, Swellow! Ugh. Swellow, and I guess Electrike as well, are both my natural singing voice. That's how I typically sing, at least outside of choir. Like the little bit I sang earlier, that's my choir voice or my theater voice. The voice I use for Swellow and Electrike is the voice I would use if I was, like, making a record or something. So any moment singing with Swellow, to me, was a good moment. He may not have done it a lot, but when he did, it was pretty cool to showcase a side of myself that I honestly don't show very often. And that is my true voice.
When I'm away, I will remember how you kissed me under the lamppost back on 6th Street, hearing you whisper through the phone, wait for me to come home.
Lately, it seems like whenever we lose a challenge, we send home someone who we originally wouldn't expect to send home. But I think that if I help my team win this challenge, it will cement my spot in this game for a little longer. Because at this point in the game, no one is safe. Vivillon was one of the smartest Pokemon in this game, and it clearly showed. She tried her best to analyze the situations and to carefully plan out what to do or say. But one challenge put her at odds with the team, and it was soon game over for Vivillon.
Excuse me, Mr. Driver. I have an IQ of 186. Not trying to brag, but I think I may be able to help assist you in fixing whatever the problem the bus may have. You see, I do have a little bit of a back room and auto engine. Hey, wait, where are you going? Mr. Driver? Hey! Can you hear me? Oh, great, this is not good.
Every TPI tends to have one of those tiny insects that evolve super quickly in its cast. You know the Pokemon I'm talking about, like Caterpie, Weedle, Wurmple, Burmy to an extent. And I decided that this cast should be no different, but I wanted more than just the frail little insect that could easily be stepped on. Wurmple was my go-to choice in the past, but I went with Scatterbug because it seemed to be an insect that wasn't utilized as often, plus I thought I needed some newer Pokemon mixed with some of the older ones. Scatterbug's initial appearance just appeared to be slightly nerdy and geeky, so I thought that she'd be the camp's resident Brainiac. But I knew I didn't want to take her too far into the game, so I knew I had to add something else to the Brainiac persona, otherwise it would kind of seem like I had to take Vivillon farther into the game. So I thought it'd be funny if she'd be insanely smart, yet know absolutely nothing about what was going on in the game. I mean, admittedly, Vivillon was left in the dark for a few eliminations, and despite having theories about what was really happening, pretty much none of them were right. Basically, Vivillon's gameplay could be summed up in one word: naive. She came in with a firm mindset, but just couldn't adapt once things started to change. It wasn't really what I had planned for her at the beginning, but it's what ended up happening, and I'm honestly glad that it did. I couldn't imagine her plotline going any other way.
Begin! Okay, let's think for a moment. Bulbasaur is a land Pokemon, so a flying attack would be the most— Ow! Ha! Got her. Okay, think what would be the best— Ow! Stop it! You know we're supposed to be fighting, right? Vivillon, do something! Don't just stand there, attack! Alright, fine. Poison powder! Ah! Yeah, that doesn't really do anything. What? How? Oh, wait. I forgot you're half poison. Yep. But you're not. Poison powder. Ow! Hey, that's— Oh. Oh god. I feel sick. Damn it. Alright, here's my chance. Razor Leaf! What the— Ow! 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 Ow!
Vivillon was someone who had a lot of screen time at the start of the game, but it gradually went down as her elimination drew closer. The main reason she got a lot of screen time was because, of course, she was an insect Pokemon and they typically evolved rather early. So that was kind of the reason she was prominently featured early on. Eventually, Vivillon's story of overcoming great odds as a tiny little bug was kind of pointless once she fully evolved. So I pushed her aside until I was able to find the right time to let her go. You know, like Ash letting go of his Butterfree. Only not even close to as emotional as that was. I mean, I remember watching that as a kid and thinking that is so sad. Hey, I need a minute. I need a minute, Dad. Sorry.
Eevee. Yeah? You are safe with 4 votes. Yes! What? No! Yeah! That's right! What? What happened? I don't know. They beat us somehow. Eevee, you are safe with 4 votes. Vivillon, with 6 votes, you have officially been eliminated from Abandoned. I can't believe this. I thought we had the votes. We did. What happened? It was the morons and the potheads. They flipped. Yeah. And calling us morons and potheads does not really help your case, Fletchender. Well played, you two, I must say. Vivillon, your game is over. It's time to go. This sucks. So close to the merge, too. Good luck, you guys. Munchlax, I hope you could pull out a win for the Brainiacs.
You got it.
Farewell, guys.
With Vivillon being a tiny, frail insect, I wanted that big moment of her showcasing her true strength. And early on in the show, we got that, when she faced off against that Arbok. She had had enough of being pushed around for her size, and showed that Arbok just what she was made of. And it resulted in the first evolution of the season, which is always something to emphasize and celebrate.
Damn it. Can't believe I fell off that stupid zip line. I calculated it and everything. Well, what do we have here? There seems to be a lost camper. Look, I have not had a great day. Can you please spare me and possibly help me out and get me to safety? You realize who you're speaking to, right? Yep. And now I realize what I said was a mistake. Ow! What's the matter? Hurt? No. I'm fine. Ow! Damn it. Yeah, this is pitiful. I'll just do you a favor and put you out of your misery. No, stay back. Please. I'm warning you. String shot. What? And tackle. Wow. I did not think that would end well. Wait. What's happening? I feel different. Oh my god. Holy crap, I've evolved. This is awesome. I can barely move my body, and I look like an anthill, but I'm one step closer to my final form.
I'm more than happy to help throw Magby with his problems. I just hope he doesn't end up falling in love with me afterwards. I mean, he's a nice guy and all, don't get me wrong. He's just not my type. Fire and fire just causes chaos. Trust me, I know that from experience. I still think about Growlithe. Okay, I get it. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. Shut up! Now, Pansear was a clear fan favorite amongst the cast and fans. It seemed like he could do no wrong, and you know what? He didn't. But one simple play of an idol, and this monkey was sent right back to the jungle. How are you? Are you excited to meet some cute guys or something? I'm sorry, what do you mean by that? Guys, you're gay, right? I'm not judging, I'm just asking. Oh, I see how it is. So from the way I talk, you automatically assume that I'm gay. Oh shit. Oh man, I am so sorry. I did not mean to insult you. Oh no, just stop right there, buddy. You know, I thought we were in a different time. I mean, it is 2016 and guys still just jumped straight to conclusions about people that aren't even gay. I expect so much more from people like you. No, I'm serious. I didn't mean it. I gotta use the bathroom.
Was that a prank?
Oh, totally. That guy deserved it. With my last TPI, when it came to LGBT characters, the only one I really had was Cyndaquil, who, unlike her new incarnation, knew that she was gay, but was still in the closet. But more on her when it's time to talk about Palava. Today we're talking about seemingly everyone's favorite character, Pansear. I knew I wanted to add more gay characters for this show, both guys and girls, and when I was planning the cast, I took a good look at Pansear's stance, his sprite, just everything about him, and I thought, he looks like someone with a lot of flair and a lot of style. I think he'll be a good fit, so I added him to the cast. I did intend Pansear to be one of the funnier characters on the show. I loved writing his bit in the first episode, where he makes Tyrogue think he's not gay, and makes him think he's a stereotype. I thought that was clever, and his humor just escalated from there. Just like Bergmite, he was responsible for some of my best lines from the show. One in particular I really liked was in episode 9, The Better Option. It was right after he talked to Zorua about maybe trying to blindside Snivy, and he's in the confessional and he's saying, Snivy may think that she's the queen of abandoned, but Coronation Day is coming early this year, bitch. To this day, it is one of the best lines I have written. And I think as Pansear grew to become more popular, that only fueled his hilarity and his character. So, in a way, it's because of you guys that Pansear is so beloved. I really didn't expect him to become as popular as he did, but now I'm left thinking maybe I could have done more with him down the road. But instead, I was an idiot and didn't really think that Pansear was going to be that big of a star and decided to just toss him aside right before the team switch. Let's talk about that.
What? What were you thinking? I don't know. I couldn't say no to her. And you thought that this was a better idea. I panicked. Okay? No, not okay. You have to tell Frostlass the truth. It's not that easy. She'll be crushed. Crushed? Yes. But you can't drastically change her life just so she's happy. You have to man up and break her heart. You hear?
I'm kind of wishing that this plane crashes now. Now we come to Pansear's elimination. Why, oh why, did I decide to send this delightful, funny, and fresh character home so soon? Did I do it just to punish you? No. You have to remember something I already said, and something that I cannot emphasize enough. I didn't know Pansear was going to become as popular as he was. If I had known that prior, I might have actually taken him further into the game. But honestly, as funny as Pansear was, he didn't really serve a purpose plot-wise. I mean, yeah, I added the thing with Ivysaur telling him his secret about Frostlass, which gave Pansear some purpose in the plot, but once that was done and over with, I thought if Pansear kept going, the only purpose he'd really serve would be as comic relief. I honestly did think about changing the script a little bit once I saw how popular he was getting. I'm like, okay, Pansear's going home kind of early. I don't know if they're gonna like that. Maybe I should take him, like, just a few episodes more, but I ultimately thought that it wouldn't really fit with the storyline that was already starting to develop, and I decided against it. As for the way he left, well, again, it was already planned. I couldn't take out Kolava or Zorwa since their storyline wasn't done yet. So Pansear had to be taken out instead since he was the closest one to them at the time. Admittedly, it was a pretty cruel way to send home such a beloved character like Pansear, but I think it just adds to the shock value of it all and makes the elimination that much more impactful. Looking back, had I known Pansear was going to be a popular guy, I would have made his elimination a bit more tame, and I might have actually found a way to take him farther into the competition. But for now, just chalk this up to me being a total sociopath when it comes to my show. Servine does not count. That's 10 votes for Servine, and none of them count. Next vote. Pansear.
What?
Oh my gosh. What's happening? That's one vote for Pansear. One vote left. And the person going home tonight, Pansear. No!
What?
Oh my gosh, Pansear. I can't believe it. Pansear, that's 2 votes. And tonight, that is enough. You have officially been eliminated from Abandoned. Wow. Pansear, clearly not what you had anticipated, I'm guessing. What's going through your head right now? It's a lot of emotions, Bisharp. Sadness, anger, frustration. I just didn't expect my game to be over so soon. I am so sorry, Pansear. We all are. None of us saw this coming. I know, guys. I'm not mad at you. I mean, why would I be? I have no reason to. Besides, of all the ways to go, you can't get much more dramatic than that. And that's what I do best. We are gonna miss you so much, Pansear. I'll miss you guys too. I'll be rooting for you all. Servine, well played. That's all I have to say. Hello. I played the idol. Your game's gonna catch up to you at some point. Say your prayers. Everyone else, good luck. Sayonara. Bye, Pansear. Bye. Bye. Can you even pick a favorite moment for Pansear? I honestly don't think you can. Like I said before, as he grew to become more and more popular, I made his lines and his screen time to be funnier as a result. So you know what? Instead of one moment, let's instead show a montage of Pansear's best moments and lines from the show. You know, to help ease the pain of his loss. Here you go.
Snivy may think that she's the queen bee of the team, and if she does, she better think again. Because Coronation Day's coming early this year, bitch.
Yeah, and I mean, robots don't really have feelings, so I really don't think that should be that big. That's his battery pack. Oh, I see it now.
I mean, 1 minute you're an average 13-year-old going through the awkward phase of puberty. Next thing you know, you and your dad watch the movie Top Gun and your breath gets taken away.
I know.
Ugh, why do they all have to be straight?
Let's say they weren't. Who would you date?
Oh, this is tough. Probably Tyrogue.
What? Seriously?
Hey, he may be an asshole, but he is the sexiest guy here for sure.
Well, I don't just consider looks. I like to look at the whole package.
I'd like to see Tyrogue's whole package.
Oh my god, stop! Hey, Pancia, hand me the screwdriver.
You want to do what? Here? Now? Since then came the realization of many feelings that I didn't understand, yet made me want to jump for joy at the same time. For your information,
I just so happen to be in the middle of a particularly racy dream involving the Hemsworth brothers. Ah, no! TMI, please stop. I don't need to know about your fantasies involving Thor's hammer.
I'm just thinking about something else right now. Plummeting toward doom? No. Crashing into another plane? No. Realizing you've never been kissed before and you don't want to die without having one? No!
Wow, that's a lot of fruit.
Did you expect anything else from me? To be honest, I've spent more time in the kitchen than I did in the closet. Please don't stop the, please don't stop the, please don't stop the... You stop the music! Out of my way, bitches! Papa wants his French toast!
Zorowa, you're on the same team.
And the same alliance. I don't want to have to choose sides. I'm bad at making choices. Whenever I read those choose your own adventure books as a kid, you know what happened? I always died. No! Why? No! I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm very scared. What? That sounds like drama.
Kulava like Zorowa.
What? No! Oh my Arceus, all of my dreams are coming true! Panseer, wait, oh my god, you have to tell her! Oh my Arceus, it will be amazing! You'll start dating, you'll get married, I'll plan the wedding, and I'll plan the perfect route to finally catch that damn bouquet. Panseer! Panseer? Yes? You are going to Hollywood! Yes! Oh my Arceus, it's finally happening! Woohoo! You know I'm kidding, right? You're just playing in the challenge, Panseer. Oh, don't take this away from me, you glorious creature! Mwah! Huh? Oh. He didn't tell you? No. What? Flaffy? Yes, I'm coming. Gotta run. This sucks, but on the bright side, it's cool to leave in a way like this. Plus, I can leave here knowing my team really wanted me to stay and fight. They have been so amazing throughout this experience. Magby, you rock. Frostlass, hang in there. Duat, call me if you and Flaffy don't work out. And especially Zorowa and Quilava. They have been my best friends throughout this whole game, and I wish them the best of luck, and hope they take down Servine. And finally become a damn couple, for God's sake. Ultimately, this game has been incredible. I just wish it didn't end the way it did. I think that just about covers everything I need to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much once again for tuning in for this much anticipated second installment of Left Behind. Hopefully the next one won't take as long to come out. All of that does depend on when I get the next few episodes out. You'll be talking about the next 6 eliminated contestants, one of which you already know is Ivysaur. The other 5, however, are still a mystery. I want to give a big thanks to Gen Boss Jr. for helping me out with this video. He was the newscaster early on, and you might have also noticed that he was the voice of Venusaur. So for all you guys complaining that episode 15 was way too long, push some of the blame onto that guy, alright? That just about covers everything. Thank you guys again for tuning in. This is 239MI signing out, and we will see you next time.